What's happening, guys? I hope you can hear this, but I wanted to share something with you that hopefully, if you're a frugal person like I am, it will save you some money and make you happy. So what are we looking at? We're looking at what? A dead plant? Actually, this is a hydrangea. And so this hydrangea, a friend of mine needed some advice for her property, and she had this dead hydrangea sitting in her beds. So she wanted it taken out, and so I told her, I said, well, you know, you could grow that back to good health. And so essentially what you're looking at, you think you're looking at a dead plant, okay? But really this plant isn't dead. You don't want to look here to see whether or not the plant is maintaining its health or whether it's dead. Where you want to look is right here. And so this is a very nice, very rubbery, very healthy, very juicy root and root system. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken some water in a coffee plastic, right? And I put some root hormone in there, growth hormone, and you can pick that up for maybe, you know, $4 or $5 at a good gardening store or a good garden center. Okay, so what this will do is it will inhibit and promote root growth. And so I can take this not dead hydrangea and I can put it in this root hormone, okay? And so I'm going to leave it out here, and I'm going to inhibit root growth. And so if I can get these roots to grow again, I have just acquired a $40 hydrangea. Now, you can do the same thing with almost any plant. Okay, everything from Japanese maples to Cannabis ruderalis. Okay, now I've done it hundreds of times. Now imagine you're taking I've taken Japanese maple leaves, just a leaf off a tree. I'm out for a walk, okay, and I will prune just a leaf off a Japanese maple. And if you're familiar with the cost of a Japanese maple, they're very expensive trees. In any event, I've taken a leaf off a Japanese maple, I put it into root growth hormone, and I've grown Japanese maples. Okay, so essentially I could take one leaf off of a Japanese maple and I can grow 1,000 Japanese maples. Okay, if I had the land to do so, I'd grow those Japanese maples about 4 or 5 feet tall, and I'd sell them for $200 to $300 a piece. That's what nurserymen do, and I'm also a certified nurseryman and a certified groundskeeper. In any event, smart nurseries grow their own stock. At Hershey, we grow our own stock. In any event, guys, the other thing that you're seeing right now in the Mid-Atlantic, and I've had people ask me about this over the past couple of years, and I'm just chilling out on my deck. In any event, people have asked me about this Blackspot, okay? And that's just came on these morning glory leaves just this week. And the reason for that is about 4 or 5 days ago we had some evening thunderstorms, okay, after very hot 95-degree days. And just like I told you, if you have a hot day that's percolating like a pressure cooker all day long, and then you have that evening rain, that's where your fungus forms, and that's where all of this fungus has formed. Okay, this is a very important lesson that most people do not know. Okay, so what are you going to do about this? People have asked me over the years, and clients have paid companies like mine to come out and fix this. And so they come out, they spray it with a very expensive fungicide, and it might heal that plant. Here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with that method, okay? Down here in your root system and your soil and these communities that are in here, that is what is important, and that is what is key, okay, to keeping all of this healthy and strong, which is exactly why my company sent me to get a degree in ecology and agronomy at Virginia Tech, because everything that has anything to do with the health of your horticulture starts down here in the soil. Okay, now airflow, nutrients, sunlight has everything to do with that as well. Welcome to the most famous small town in America. full of ambulances and fire trucks all day long. Hopefully nobody was hurt. We have accidents right up there on Hares Ridge. This is Hares Ridge, and so you would have seen Mississippi and Heath's division coming right off of that ridge. Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina. You had the whole Confederate Army coming right through here. But that's a tale for another time. But back to the Blackspot. Okay, so everything starts down here. What this root system is doing is you have xylem and you have phloem, and you have an exchange of nutrients and energy, okay, and this plant comes in, goes down, regurgitates, processes, comes back up and feeds the plants. So the whole machine, the whole factory is down here, okay? So what all of these nutrients and energy and everything that's down in this root system, okay, is doing everything that it can to heal that plant. It's using its energy down here to heal this, okay? When it could be using its nutrients and energy to make your healthy plants healthier, okay? So what you want to do when you see an infected leaf like that, and don't use your fingers like I just did, use pruning scissors, okay, or use scissors, and I will cut out and I will re-clip that so that it's a sharp clip. A sharp cut is absolutely important, okay? Mowing your lawn, you should be sharpening your blades every week. If you do not get a sharp cut at the top of that turf blade, what that does is it leaves the cut top of the turf blade serrated, okay? And what those serrated cut tops of the turf plants do is when they're serrated like that, it allows diseases and insects and fungus to get down into that plant and infect it. That's why it's so important to mow with a very, very sharp blade. And I've digressed and I've gone off on a tangent on mowing as opposed to Blackspot. So what you want to do, guys, is if you've got infected leaves, okay, with fungus, clip them off so that your root systems down here in your plants aren't using vital energy and nutrients and food to try to heal sick leaves. Cut those leaves off so that your root systems and your soil can better use those nutrients and that energy and that food and everything that's stored up down there, so it can use that to feed the healthy leaves and the healthy parts of the plant. Get rid of the sick. Person has cancer, they don't leave the cancer in, they cut it out. You want to do the same thing. In any event, guys, I hope those just couple of really quick tips gave you something to think about. Sharpen your blades every week. Get rid of your sick leaves off of your plants, okay? Don't let the root systems waste nutrients on leaves and stuff that may not heal at all, okay? You're taking a chance at detriment to the entire plant. So get rid of the dead leaves, mow with a sharp blade. If you want to save some plants and save yourself money, try growing back dead things, okay? Look at the roots. Always look at the roots. You cannot tell if a plant is dead by looking at the top of the plant. You have to get down into where everything begins, where everything is most important. In any event, guys, another garden tip for the day. I was just out here training my vines, which is very it's very meditative, and I was going to do a short video, and this is about 10 degrees too shy. It's actually over 90. But in any event, guys, if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. I've done a lot in my career. I've learned a lot in my career. Hoping I can share a few things that might make you happy. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Stay cool. There's a nice breeze out here. There's motorcycles in town, probably redoing bike week, or folks just out having a nice ride. Meteorology has really given fortune telling a really bad name. Those gypsies must be pissed off, because we were supposed to have 4 days of straight thunderstorms and rain, and man, it's a really beautiful day out. But hey, guys, have a good one. Again, I hope what I had to share you found valuable. There's a lot I could share about horticulture, botany, agronomy, horticultural ecology. But in any event, again, You guys have an awesome week. Have an awesome rest of your time, of your weekend.